Hello and welcome back. You have mastered local commits, pushed to GitHub, pulled changes, and even cloned your projects from GitHub. You are becoming very proficient. But what if you need to work on a new feature or fix a bug or try an experimental idea without messing up with your main working code? That's where the true superpower of Git comes in branches. Today, we are deep diving into what branches are, why they're absolutely essential for modern development, and how to create and list branches and how to switch between the branches. Get ready to transform your workflow and collaborate like a pro. Now, to understand branch, let's use an analogy. Imagine your project's main branch as the single stable main timeline of your software. And this is the working version everyone relies on. Now, imagine you want to develop a new feature. You wouldn't want to build it directly on this stable main timeline of your software. What if you break something? Or what if it takes days or weeks to build that new feature? A Git branch is like creating a parallel universe or to develop or a separate timeline of your project. You take the current state of your code, duplicate it, and then you can make all your changes, experiments, and commits on this new isolated timeline. The changes you make on this new branch does not affect the main branch until you explicitly merge them back later. This isolation is the core concept of branching and it's incredibly powerful. Now, why branches are essential? So, branches aren't just a nice to have, they are absolutely fundamental to modern collaborative software development. Here's why. One is isolated development. This is the primary reason. You can work with new features, build out a completely new part of your application without impacting the stable main code base. You can fix your bugs, address a critical bug without introducing new unfinished code. And then you can do experiments or even POCs. So try out risky ideas or different approaches without fear of breaking your main project. If it fails, you can simply delete that particular branch. Then you get it facilitates collaboration in a team environment. Everyone works on their own separate feature branches. You can work on feature A while your colleague works on feature B simultaneously, both starting from the same main branch without interfering with each other's work. Now, this is crucial for managing parallel work streams in agile development. Then you have code review ready. So branches are the foundation for pull requests on GitHub. We will cover this soon. You complete a feature on your branch, open a pull request, and your team can review only the changes on your branch before it gets merged into the main branch. And then you have version control best practices. So using branches is the industry standard. It keeps your main branch stable, deployable, and always in a working state. So if the main is deployable, you can push new features with confidence. Let's get hands-on and see how to manage branches using the git branch command. We will use our collaboration project from the last session. Make sure you are in your collaboration project directory. So first we'll talk about listing branches. So to see all your branches in your project, you can run this command git branch, which will list all your branches. So you'll see this asterisk main. So the asterisk here indicates that main is your current active branch, the one you're currently on. This is your stable development line. Now to create a new branch, you simply give git branch and then a name. So let's create a new branch called feature slash add contact form. This command creates the branch, but it does not switch to it. You're still on the main. So if you run the git branch, Seconds on your two branches. This is one branch, this is the other branch, and this is your current branch. Now, how do you delete your branch? So once your feature is merged and no longer needed, you can delete its branch. So to delete a branch you're not currently on, you can run this git branch -d and then the name of the branch, and this will go ahead and delete the branch for us. So -d flag is for delete. This is a safe delete. Git will prevent you from deleting a branch if it has unmerged changes. If you need to force delete a branch with unmerged changes, then you can use this uppercase or capital D flag. This will forcefully delete a branch. Now let's recreate this branch. So now I should have the branch over here. So creating the branch is just the first step. You need to actually move on to that branch to start working on it. This is done with the git checkout command or the newer, more intuitive git switch command. We'll talk about that in some time. So git checkout and then the branch name. Now, if you're on the git branch, once again you can see the asterisk is now on this branch. That means this is my current branch. Now let's make some changes on this branch. So let's simulate adding our current contact form. So we'll open up the index.html file, and let's say h2 contact us, and then maybe let's say p, we'll add something. Elements will go here. We're just adding something. So we'll save this file. We'll run the git status command, and you can see here git is able to see our changes. So let's commit it on this branch. You can see here on branch and then the branch name. So we will add this. We will commit this, add basic structure for contact form. Now let's switch back to main and see the difference. So we'll do a git checkout main. So you can see switched to branch main. Your branch is up to date. So running the git branch, you can see right now I'm in the main branch. Now if you open the index.html file again and check the contents of this, the contact form is gone. Why? Because it only exits on the feature branch. Your main branch is untouched and stable. This is the magic of branches. So essentially what we did was, from the main branch we created a new branch, and we have made the change in this branch, and we have committed the change in this branch. So your main branch remains untouched. Now, git switch is another command that we can use to switch between the branches. This is the newer command starting from Git version 2.23, and this is designed to make branch operations clearer, separating switching branches from other checkout functionalities. So to create and switch to a new branch in one command, I can use this git switch -c and then your branch name. So let's say let's just call this new. So you can see here switched to a new branch, and running the git branch command, you can see there is my new branch. So the -c flag means create and switch. Now to switch to an existing branch, we can simply say git switch and then the branch name. So you can see switched to branch name. Now it's just an alternative for your git checkout command. I highly recommend getting used to the git switch, as it's cleaner and less ambiguous than git checkout for branch operations. Incredible job. You have just taken a massive leap in your Git mastery. You now understand the concept of branches as isolated lines of development, why branches are essential for features, bug fixes, and collaborative workflows in today's tech environment. how to use Git branch to list, create, and delete branches, and how to use Git checkout or the modern Git switch to move between them, experiencing the isolation firsthand. This is the foundation for almost all advanced Git workflows, including collaborative development with pull requests, which we will dive into very soon. If this video helped you grasp branches, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more Git and GitHub videos, and let me know in the comments what new feature you're excited to build on your first Git branch. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.